Alright, let's get right into the first match here. Crazy Head 102 versus Tiger 5 Imp. So, Johnny has a lot of long buttons, but Ram has a few of her own. The main thing you'll see with Johnny is that he does a hell of a lot of damage when he hits. Ramlethal has some very impressive corner Okizeme, so when she knocks you down, you have to guess a lot, and it is very difficult to guess correctly. Alright. The Ramlethal here, Tiger 5 Imp, has been, after a great start, landing a couple of hits, forcing out the burst from Johnny. But this is Johnny landing a hit now, forcing Ramlethal's burst as well. Burst allows you to get out of the combat for free, basically, once every time the bar is full. Using it will expand the bar, but it's an incredibly important and useful thing to have on your side because Guilty Gear is a very offensively oriented game. Right. Ram seems to be getting very much trapped in the corner here, but no big conversions coming out from Crazy Head just yet. Dashes forward, tries to get something going there, but the Ramlethal does mash out with that 2k there. Low sweeps all connecting right now. Big counter hit, gets the overhead as well. The wall stick combo. Tries to convert into the 5D, but mistimes it just a little bit. And will unfortunately be punished for that drop. So Johnny gets the first round. Interesting jump in there. The 6k from Johnny whiffing completely. 2s whiff from Ram, but there's a big counter hit. Unfortunately goes into the wrong misfiner, swinging that sword way up in the air instead of across. Just does dower on block, presses after it, not fearing the potential counter hits coming out of this Johnny. Very reserved play from both of these players right now. No one doing anything too dramatic or dangerous. Oh, gets counter hit by the sword set out in the air there. It's another unique mechanic of Ramlethal's. She can actually set her swords out onto the screen rather than just holding onto them. There's a whiff burst from Rambler that could be really bad coming in the future if she gets hit again. A whole lot of bar available here for Johnny. It'll be interesting to see how he chooses to use it. Gets a punish there, wake up with the close slash after Ram whiffs on top of him. Using that huge long range poke there from Johnny. It's plus on block, it's incredibly fast, it's a very good button, but he needs to land hits with those coins to have access to it. Using the misfire cancel there to try to keep his frame advantage going. Dash shape combos works out. He unfortunately doesn't get the proper conversion. A little bit slow there, but Johnny doesn't tech out, so the combo stays true. Alright, back to the neutral now. Big jump edge counter hit there for Ramlethal. Resets into the low string as well. Catching Mr. Lego Legends here off guard. Now we see the full corner combo coming out. Going to be a nice setup here. Gets the overhead. OTG hits, but the blitz is actually punished by the 6k overhead there. Johnny now got to fight his way out of the corner. Lands a 2s hit, but doesn't convert off of it properly, giving this Ramlethal another chance. There it is, the wall stick combo. Ooh, unfortunately misses the punish on the burst, but gets the wall stick regardless off the overhead string there. Very hard to react to. Can very much catch people off guard. Okay, good dead angle attack there, that's another thing I forgot to go over. But too late for that now, the show must go on. Low sweeps hit, just needs one more hit here. Ram on the verge of taking the set, but does get clipped by the misfiner. Ah, there it is, the fireball from Ramlethal clipping Johnny as he whiffs his button, and that will be Tiger 5 Imp taking the first game. So everything up until the finals sets here will be first to 2 games here, best of 3. Pretty standard. Then once we get into the finals it will be first to 3, giving the people who've won the most a bit more leniency in their matches. So unfortunately here I think Johnny's suffering from a little bit of lack of matchup knowledge. Doesn't know that that low sweep there is actually punishable on block. So Ramlethal using that enormous hitbox on that jump H there as much as possible, just trying to catch Johnny making a mistake, and there it is. Unfortunately the spacing's not quite right for a good conversion there. But now Johnny gets to run his corner Oki once again, whiffing that upwards misfire. Very unfortunate. Definitely not what you want to be doing there. Ooh, big counter hit, but once again, spacing's not quite right for a combo. counter hit confirm into the misfinder. 2S2H does a whole lot of damage for just 2 hits. Nice dash jab combos there. Uses them. Ramlethal uses those to try to get as much corner carry as possible out of her hits, because Ramlethal is a character who really needs the corner to run her game plan. Ooh, wisps jump hitch and gets punished for it. Johnny landing a couple of hits there, putting some damage on the board. Ooh, run up 5D, there it is. Gets the full launch in the corner. Gonna try to end in the knockdown, but unfortunately drops the combo just a little bit. Double jump combo setups there, trying to catch Ramlethal, whiffing an anti-air or something. Overhead connects, dash jab combos. Do we have them? Yes, we do. Very good knockdown. Pushes Johnny towards the other side of the screen, where he's now stuck in the corner, has to deal with all these swords hitting him over and over again. There it is, the sword set on the screen. Ground bounce happens, but unfortunately not able to convert off of that just yet. Can be pretty hard. Got a donation coming through. Ramlethal's ankle says, dedicated to my favorite units to play at Northumberland. Shoutouts to Northumberland. Ah, there it is. Man who sold the world. Tiger 5 Imp taking it 2-0 over Crazy Head. They will be moving on in the winner's bracket to face off against Toneblarone. That should be a good set, I think. And what have we got next? I think it is Decoy V-Dream against Halowood. Get those names up there, ready to go. I really wish people would just stick to their own names. Makes it a whole lot easier for me, but oh well. Also, shoutouts to Ramlethal's ankle again for the $13.10 donation. We'll get to see Northumberland on stream after this match, I believe. Swap the names around and we're good to go. So we got Sol, the poster boy of the Guilty Gear series here against Milia Rage, a set play monster. Sets out the gunflame, forces them to block that. So Sol, his game plan is basically a very extreme version of strikes and throw. So his counter hits will do an absurdly high amount of damage, and his command throw is fast and also extremely damaging. So he uses some strong plus frame moves and decent hitboxes, some high damage counter hits, and just tries to force that game plan on his opponent as much as he can. Alright, good IB there actually, using the just defense to lessen Mr. Halowood's frame advantage here. Uses that Bandit Bringer. Sol's specials are all extremely high impact and very exciting to look at. There it is, a counter hit that blocks the Bandit Bringer, air blocks it, gets a throw as a punish there, and good cross up with the disc setup there for Milia. So Milia just wants to knock you down and make you guess high-lows basically. Oh my god, was that a double fast? Alright. V-Dream's just styling on people right now. Tries to go for a wire shoot throw setup, but it doesn't work out in his favor there, unfortunately. Hit grab, yeah, that probably makes more sense. Good RC and great conversion there, gets the air dash, and that will be the first round going to Decoy V-Dream. Looks like Halowood had all the momentum at the start there, but Decoy V-Dream landed one hit and managed to get it to be a turnaround. Ooh, gets hit out of the air by the Bandit Bringer. That big fiery smash in the air. It's slow, but man does it hurt when it hits. Alright, Milia's starting her pressure now. Good block on the right stamp there, but it gets clipped out of the air by the Bandit Bringer. Unfortunately not a counter hit, so not able to get the conversion he's looking for there. Oh, can Bandit Bringer cross up? I don't know. Alright, DP connects, jumps out of the wild throw, he's ready to punish that. And yeah, Sol gonna use his burst to get out, but gets clipped again immediately. Knocked down in the corner now, gonna have to block this Oki, but no. Decoy V-Dream leaves the gap and will be punished for it. throw into the corner, into just a couple more jabs to finish the job. Round start DP going to be a clean punish here for Decoy V-Dream. Corner Oki getting to start running now. Big whiff there with the 2S. Tries to snipe with the 6k, but Sol ready with the jump out. He's both with some hectic neutral right now, jumping around all over the place, whiffing the ground Viper, and that will be a very easy run-up punish there from Decoy V-Dream. 5k connects, tries to reset into the Bandit Bringer once again, not going to work out this time. Decoy V-Dream using the Blitz very well there to beat that out. Low counter hit, unfortunately not in range to land the sweep for knockdown. Picks up her pin, close slash connects. Sol getting his own corner pressure starting out, sniping the jump out of the tent, but the Bandit Revolver definitely going to leave him at a big disadvantage there. Ooh, good reversal throw, catches Decoy V-Dream, being a little too close on Oki there. The 5 frame 5k, fast enough to beat out whatever V-Dream was trying there, and quick confirm into the Gunflame is going to give game 1 to Halowood.
Heaven or hell, duel, 1, let's rock.
Alright, back into game 2 now. Early lead here for Halowood on the left. But let's see if he can maintain it as V-Dream fishes for that one hit. Throw into the corner there, very good response to that situation. But here we go, V-Dream lining a hit, getting the cross-up disc set up, but not quite getting the right conversion. Managing to air dash over the Gunflame, which is a very good answer to that special from Sol. Both players trading there, and it should be noted that almost all of the time a trade will be not in Lily's favour, as her health is extremely low compared to most of the cast. RSCs to keep the pressure going there. Good block in the overhead from Halowood, so V-Dream starting to lose his pressure a bit there, but great instant block on the Bandit Bringer will make that move punishable. Donation from Castle09, chucking $40 into the pot, saying, "Come on guys, let's get this over the line." We're actually getting pretty damn close to that. Only another 900 or so to go before the end of the night, and we can hit that $7,000. Once again, exclamation mark donate in the chat will bring you to that donate link. Donations will all show up on stream. You can chuck whatever kind of message you want in there. Alright, great combo there from Decoy V-Dream though. Gets exactly the knockdown he's looking for and catches Halowood mashing 6H on wake up. Very slow button there, doesn't want to be doing that too often. Tries to reset the pressure there with the Gunflame, not able to keep Decoy pinned down long enough for that to work out though. Pin connects, but that will not knock down on a normal hit. Picks up the pin again, and in the deciding moments here, another hit could mean death here for either player with Midley's extremely low health. There it is, burst coming out, great 6B though, sniping the right stamp in. DP whiff, but yeah. Oh no, this could be very bad news for Milia right now. Drops the kill combo. You hate to see that kind of thing happen. Whiffs the 5D, Decoy V-Dream using the burst to keep himself alive. Good block on the overhead there from Halowood, but it's not enough, and Decoy V-Dream will close out the second game, taking advantage with the plus frames after that overhead.
Heaven or hell, duel, 1, let's rock.
Round start 5D, now that's a very unique button in that it moves Milia backwards when she does it, so if you see it, you think you can try to hit her out of it or anything, and she just slides on back, and so you get hit by the big old ball of hair she sticks up there. Alright, Milia pressure starting now, unfortunately whiffing a button there, misspacing it just a little bit, but great IAD in there over the Gunflame. Gonna block it this time, let Sol start his pressure. Good block string. Halowood getting impatient, getting clipped by the 5D this time. Using the bad move, but knockdown, but not able to get it, unfortunately. Did not have access to the pin, which is usually released with the knockdown. Using the disc there very effectively to make it through the Gunflame unscathed. Right. Bandit Revolver knockdown, just runs up, tries to hit that 5k, but great reaction to the attempted fast forward mix up there from Decoy. Gonna be able to throw her out of the recovery just in time. Close slash, double close slash into the 5H, I think it is. into Gunflame. It's going to be an easy kill there for Halowood, putting himself 1 point away from taking the set now. Outside DP sort of works out, but doesn't commit to the knockdown off of it. Alright. Back to the neutral now. Both players standing at a very close distance to each other's most effective ranges. Good air dash and uses the pin to set up a tick throw. Ooh, unfortunately misses the dash up just there. Gets a 6H instead. Definitely not what he was looking for. Overhead connects, but the Grand Viper on hit, mashing that out with no fear whatsoever. Move is extremely punishable if blocked or whiffed. Ooh, gets caught trying to jump out of the Gunflame, but uses the fast fall to make it out of the corner. Decoy Beam using up his last get out of jail free card, and Biscuits gets caught not FDing. So he will be knocked down now. We'll have to deal with some Oki. Another throw, another dash up to set up. Oh, was that a fuzzy overhead? Decoy V-Dream pulling out all the stops though to make sure he does not get knocked down into the low bracket this early. Ooh, good 6p there. No cannon, so not much of a conversion available there, but tries to get the knockdown there. Decoy V-Dream misspacing it just a little bit. Good knockdown there. Corner pressure, yeah, Decoy V-Dream more than ready to react to the Gunflame, able to air dash over that with ease, using Millia's incredibly fast air movement. Gonna have no trouble dealing with that sort of thing. Ooh, perfect bait and punish on the burst there, but drops the combo unfortunately. Halo trying to go for the air throw RRC into the bandit ring, and mistimes it just a little bit. Now, stuck in the corner once again, fast fall into throw. We've seen it so many times, but it's so difficult to deal with. Counter hit off the disc there will get V-Dream a little bit more damage, but he still needs 1 or 2 more hits just to finish off the round here, and that will be it. The Grand Viper with giving Decoy more than enough time to run in there and get a clean punish, and that means he will be moving on in the winner's bracket. I believe his next opponent will be Mercy, so Slayer player from Queensland. I think next up on stream we've got
a newcomer.
Yeah, Buster versus Nor himself. The Nortimer, Northumberland. Ah shit. I'm gonna slide this over now. Name's too long. There we go. Everything's fine.
We've got a newcomer.
There he is. Buster posing very intimidatingly as he waits for his opponent. That tastes very good. Alright. Kai versus Rambleful. Both these characters put a decent amount of time into this. I think it's just the 0 bar bug when you get into the lobby. Should be fun. Alright. Buster Kai. Basically, Kai's the Shoto of the Shoto of this game. He's got a fireball, he's got a DP, and he's got some very nice buttons. Good conversion then. Nor already losing half of his health as Buster just oppressing him in the neutral completely, using that big old sword of his, sticking the lightning on the screen, but good reversal throw from Nor there, taking his own position in the corner. Yeah, good blocks there from Buster, very good patience. The blitz going to be a knockdown for Nor, but he's not able to get a whole lot of conversion off of it. Recalling the swords there, trying to use them for a little bit more advantage in the neutral, making a comeback, not really getting hit all that much as he swiftly retakes that life blade. Good cross-up setup there, catching Buster sleeping a little bit. Wasn't ready for it. Uses the fireball wisely to reset his pressure there. H-fireball this time, Nor getting counter hit during the carry of his blitz. Would have been able to get a wall stick there if Buster hadn't burst out, but now Nor still has access to his own burst here. Good blocks from Buster, great backdash there, but not much of a punish. Anti-airing with the counter hit 5D sets that seal out on the screen. When his fireballs go through that, they get enhanced and have a whole lot more damage and power behind them.
7 or 7 Ramble.
Alright, Buster Kai basically Kai's the Shoto of the Buster Kai. He's got a fireball, he's got a DP, and he's got some very nice buttons. Good conversion there. Nor already losing half of his health as Buster just posing very intimidatingly as he waits for his opponent. That tastes very good. Good air to air, but not quite the right conversion, but Nor unfortunately making the mistake of teching forward into the delayed explosion of that air seal. Good close slash there, getting a little bit of a lead for himself early on, jumping forward over the low attacks there from Buster, staggering his pressure a little bit, trying to make Buster flinch. Good block on the overhead, but it is still plus on block. Ooh, good bait on the burst there, not much of a punish, but he resets him into the overhead, gonna get the wall stick now. Full wall combo and into the setup from Rammelthal. This can be extremely deadly if you're not prepared for it. Buster just playing it very patiently, blocking it out, but oh, I think Nor tried to bait out the burst there. Blinds the throat now, doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but lets him get a bit of a setup going, and that's sometimes all you need when you're playing Rammelthal. Nor putting himself on the board now. Alright, early start here for Buster. Oh, interesting. Probably not what he was going for there. Not much of an Oki setup at all. I think the jump H from Ram is still plus even if you IB it sometimes. Good knockdown though, just goes for a safe jump. Late air dash, tries to catch Nor, blocking low. Trying to catch him out looking for that empty low. Good IB on the Darrow there, but not able to get the punish he's looking for, unfortunately. Good air to air, not getting much of a conversion off of it. Fast slash counter hits, but Nor's committed to setting the swords instead. Fireball YC will let Buster get a free hit in there, but Nor bursting out of it, wanting to keep himself alive just a bit longer. Lands another blitz hit, set those swords out there, tries to keep Buster pinned down in the corner here, not wanting to give him another chance to play the game. That could have been a wall stick combo, but unfortunately Buster a little bit too high up in the air, Nor struggling to get the correct conversion there. Commits to the slide there, but at that distance that will be safe on block. Good 6p there, not able to get the punish on the stun dipper though, very unfortunate there. The spacing, definitely not Nor's friend so far today. There it is, Nor closing it out with that staggered string there from Rammelthal. Catching him, smacking him on the noggin, and taking the first game.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Easy knockdown setup here for Buster. Forces Nor to block that whole projectile string. There's not really much you can do to get out of that. Alright. Ooh, great air conversion there. Kai doesn't actually get knocked down off most of his air hits, so he just goes for that DP instead. Good blitz back, but holds it just a little bit too long. Nor ready with the perfect punish and uses the 2D from Rammelthal to actually low profile Kai's wake up DP. Loses the projectile, jumps up straight into the air. Neutral jump, a very interesting choice there from Nor. Allows him to whiff punish whatever Buster was trying to hit him with. Wall stick combos, black beats it, but that doesn't matter. Still going to get the knockdown here, gets the setup. Kai forced to block, but there it is. Dead angles out of that pressure, uses the bar he's sitting on. Nor with a gold burst now has access to a full bar of his own. Doesn't choose to use it for a guaranteed conversion, but will use it this time. Gonna get the wall stick again. 5D into the corner. Buster opting to use the burst again in the first round. You will not have access to that for quite some time in this second round now. Nor only needs one more himself to take it further into the winner's bracket, and Buster is definitely going to have a hard time now. Lands a juicy counter hit at the start of the round, tries to catch a tech with that fireball, wishes his 6p though, and Nor's more than ready with that throw punish. Just sitting perfectly outside the Kai 2k spacing there. Nor knows exactly what Buster's trying to do. Another throw connects, Nor trying to just keep Buster on that side of the screen, but he backdashes the overhead attempt and catches him trying to press something afterwards. Good run up throw there, going to be a perfect counter to the blitz attempt, but Greed Server connects, everybody's favourite move. BT loops, not quite. Stands a little too close, unfortunately, not wanting to air dash into the corner there, I believe. Nor blocks the burst, but not able to get any kind of punish just yet. Catches Buster pressing during plus frames, overhead will connect. This will be a clean conversion here for Nor, I believe. Wall stick combo, oh, never mind, Nor drops it. Thanks for the raid, Mac. Welcome to the Bushfire charity stream, everyone. Hit that exclamation mark of donate, not donut. Chuck some funds into the pool, see how much we can raise for the bushfires plaguing New South Wales, Queensland, Victoria, and South Australia now, I think, at this point. This shit's out of control, we've got to do something about it. There's also a donate link at the bottom of the stream there, if you want to use that instead. Either works. Nor looking very convincing now, Buster's struggling to find any kind of way out of this pressure. Alright, good bliss from Nor once again, making liberal use of that mechanic here. Uses the swords there to set up a perfect conversion, gets the wall stick into the 5D, and that will be it. Nor taking it in a clean 2-0 over Buster and moving on in the winner's bracket. Looks like we will be having Fiery versus the Lag Wizard up next. Reset the scores, reset the names.
We've got a newcomer.
Never mind. Ichijin vs Moose, maybe. I don't know who we want on next. Sorry. Yeah, I think we're doing it from top to bottom. Wait, MacD equals Chu, comma, square bracket. Interesting. I wonder what he meant by that. It's time to beat them at their own game, MacD. Yeah, true. Welcome, MacD. Holy Mac XRD has arrived. Alright, who's playing on stream next? Let me have a peep at this channel in here. Oh, it is Ichijin vs Moose. Cool. Moose vs Ichijin, I believe a Kai player. And Moose has been working on a whole number of characters recently, so it'll be interesting to see who he decides to play today. Characters like, oh what the hell, Ichijin's not a Kai player? I've been fed false information. When did this come from? Alright, MacD on his signature Biken. Not MacD actually, that's Moose. Don't believe his lies. Moose picking the character who started the game with Ichijin on a Venom, which I have never seen before, so this should be interesting. Early 2S counter from MacD, perfect conversion straight away. Ichijin just getting run over immediately. Alright, corner pressure again, Ichijin gotta find a way out, but MacD with the perfect conversion and not quite getting the dust loops he's looking for. Gets another knockdown though, misses that 6k, just takes his blaster range, gives up his home with the Tatami though. The air Azami though, that was clean as hell. Ichijin struggling to deal with the relentless offense of MacD, and there it is again, just parrying all of Ichijin's options, trying to keep him out of the air.
Keep on rocking.
Alright, back to the neutral now. Ichijin finally starting to be able to play the game. Run up tick throw, very good setup there. Gonna get to run his own corner Oki now. Never mind. MacD slash Moose finds his way out of the corner. Gonna burst and wake up there, doesn't want to deal with the pressure. Ooh, gets clipped by the built up ball in the air there. Ooh, counter hit ball. Stinger will be a knockdown. Baits the throw perfectly. Ichijin with those strong fundamentals. He's been playing fighting games for a hell of a long time. Great reaction to the attempted parry there from Moose. Gonna be able to counter here with a low. Ichijin, now that he's able to run his own game plan, seems to be having a much better time. He's struggling to deal with his offense now. Both these players seemingly at a loss with what to do when blocking. Do we have dust loops? Yes we do. Perfect combos here from Moose. Tries to catch the tech as well. Not getting too much off of it, but the 2D into the Azami will be a knockdown. Drops the combo afterwards. Blocks the burst. Ichijin on his absolute last legs this round now. Ooh, Moose with a critical drop there. Not getting the conversion off the jump in either. Ichijin playing it incredibly patiently. Good block on the Azami as well, but the air-to-air jump P, MacD slash Moose sticking that button out there. And catching Ichijin on the way up.
Heaven or hell.
Okay,
Duel.
good stuff now.
Let's rock.
Ichijin still has plenty of chances to adapt, but the round start parry is not going to be a good start for him. Gonna burst out after losing a decent chunk of health there already. Big counter hit from Moose once again. Ichijin mistiming everything it seems right now. Ooh, great counter effect there. Perfect whip punish on the Azami. Poking away with that 2S MacD, able to escape with the backdash. Perfect 6P there. That is such an incredibly strong button. has like nearly instant upper body invuln. Very difficult to jump in on a solid down player. Great IB on the 6k there though, that's some fundamental Guilty Gear right there. You see your opponent meeting you with something like that, you just instant block it and you can take your turn straight away. Stinger YC gonna let Ichijin get in from full screen. Goes to the TK mad struggle, that is an overhead, but it can be difficult to time it correctly. But counter pokes in with that 6p, ready with the counter hit. Confirm, and Ichijin puts himself on the board in game 2. Good throw into the corner here, not quite close enough to get the setup he's looking for. Ooh, MacT mistiming his jump to E, I think there. Gonna get thrown into the corner. Ichijin getting a decent amount of damage off of that. Oh, double parry. Wizard just does it again. No fear whatsoever coming out from just right now. Ooh, tries to blitz back, but that will be a juicy counter hit here for Ichijin. Perfect starter. Lets him get that OP going once again. Mashes out the super on hit, and that will be an easy counter hit. Ichijin not losing too much damage off of that, but he does have to deal with some bike and pressure for just a little bit. Charges up that ball, sets it out there. Ichijin forced to burst now to keep himself alive, but does land the throw. Gonna get to set up the ball here. Doesn't actually hit it into Moose just yet. Using it to control some space now. Another 6p catches MacT trying to come down safely. But the Stinger YRC setup is going to connect once again. Ooh, tries to jump out, but does not FD and will be caught by the huge vertical hitbox of that move. Baiken now 1 round away from taking the set against Ichijin. Ooh, gets the air-to-air hit, but not quite getting the right conversion off of it. Unfortunately, not able to get any kind of knockdown, but he's got the corner now. Let's see what he does with it. Unfortunately, mistimes his Oki a little bit there. Gives Moose enough advantage to mash out with that 2p. Good conversion with the claw there. Black Beat, but that doesn't matter, that shit's hard to mash out of. Counter poke, spacing not quite there for any kind of conversion. Tatami YRC. Sets out the Stinger there. Once again, using those pool balls. Running up here, not able to block in time, unfortunately. Ooh, 6p is gonna be able to counter poke Mac running in. Big whiff there for Ichijin initially, but he makes it work. Getting a knockdown with that 2D and yeah, crosses over to the other side to avoid that super completely. Not able to run up fast enough to get a punish though. The TK Mad struggle a little bit too low to the ground to be much of a mix up there. Whiffs his burst completely, but once again, Moose unable to punish. Uses the teleport this time. Oh my god, just low profiles all the way under that 6p. Ichijin sticking out the wrong button. And that will be Moose actually, taking it 2-0 over Ichijin. Very well done. $100 donation from HollowNod says, no message, no wait. Thank you very much for the donation. Much appreciated. Puts us 100 closer to that goal of $7,000 by tonight. All answer and no Baiken makes Moose a dull boy. Yeah, Baiken's pretty exciting. So next up we will have the Lag Wizard up against, who was it? Fiery. So I believe this is South Australian Soul versus a New South Wales Dizzy, unless he's swapped on to another character I am not aware of. I think it's Dizzy. Oh, are you not South Australian? Oh shit. I got you mixed up with someone else then. Alright. Lead Wizard / Lag Wizard from New Zealand, I've been informed. Oh yeah, RSO1's South Australian, that's right. I haven't seen you guys around the Netplay tournament for a long time. It's not fair, come back to us. New Zealand, oh, it used to be New South Wales, maybe That doesn't even like make any sense. I couldn't get that confused, right? Oh, another donation coming in. Fiery says GG no re. What does that mean? Is what? Oh, what? Damn, that's some crazy lore you're dropping on me there. Is that Fiery DQing himself? I don't know what's happening. The whole East Coast, including New Zealand, New South Wales. Damn. That's crazy. Oh no, Fiery's back. Okay. Everything's fine. He's playing the game. Let's go.
Get ready to Heaven or hell. Duel.
Alright.
Let's
see how we go. Very aggressive start here from Lucas. He's jumping forward, sticking out all those buttons. Fiery fighting his way out of the corner though. Doesn't want to be pinned down there for too long. Immediate DP there from the lag wizard. That's the man to know and remember. And who is definitely from New Zealand and not South Australia. Great tick throw setup there, using that soul command throw I talked about earlier. Mistimes the Fafnir just a little bit. Could have been a huge amount of damage there. Dizzy, one of the lower health characters in this game. Yeah, Fiery's played against him before, he knows what's happening. Ooh, tries to go for the double DP, triple DP. Not working out in his favor right now. Fiery knows some safe jump setups, he's gonna oh my god, wake up Grand Viper, that is going to be a big mistake there for the lag wizard. Tries to do it again, gets poked out of it this time, still not working out too well for him at all, and the run up low is going to catch the lag wizard, probably trying to input a DP. What the hell is this song? Is this Guilty Gear music? I feel like I've been thrown into some kind of strange alternate dimension with all these DPs coming out. It's real Soul Hours. Runs up, keeps the pressure going, using that Bandit Revolver to stop people from jumping out. Oh, Bandit Revolver on block into DP, that's a classic setup if ever I've seen one. There we go, run up wild throw. Fiery getting caught, gonna eat a whole lot of damage here. There it is, the Fafnir timed correctly this time. But here we go, let it out. Some real Guilty Gear music happening there with the Grand Viper once again. It's like he never changed. Gonna have to block. Oh my god, the extended hitbox there actually working out incredibly well. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to say. Grand Viper's a hell of a move. Sets the firewall out there, putting a whole lot of stuff on the screen. That's kind of Dizzy's deal. Using those fish to try to cover his entry, but Lag Wizard managing to clutch out the round there with an air throw. Cricket with the $48.01 donation. Fight games, fight fires. Hell yeah, that's what we're all about here today. Fighting games and fighting fires. Alright, another DP. Lag Wizard seeing how much damage he can get on the board with only that one move. It seems to be a decent amount right now. Tries to Grand Viper there, but that will be caught by the fish laser, unfortunately. Bandit Revolver mashing after the block. It is unfortunately the soul negative. Uses the 15 meter there to make his his Grand Viper safe. Sorry, has to deal with more soul pressure. Oh my god, with DP into DP again. Why the hell not? Run up DP at full screen. Unfortunately, not going to connect this time. Fiery, bit more of a passive player than many here, but here we go. Again, does the same thing. Fire gets crossed up this time, I think. Definitely not ready for the Grand Viper. There it is, the perfect combo. The Grand Viper into the Volcanic Viper. Double snakes. The damage is just too much.
Heaven or hell. Duel. 1. Let's rock.
Ooh, early counter hit there, and the Fafnir going to catch him out of the air, but unfortunately you cannot really combo off of that without counter hit unless you're in the corner. Oh my god, here we go, danger time. This is what everyone's here to see tonight. Easy conversion there for Fiery off that 5 people counter. Unfortunately catches him with the projectile. Oh my god, he was mashing the DP so hard it came out twice. That's how you know this is a soul main by heart. Listed DP again, unfortunately. No punish here for Fiery though. There we go. He's conditioned Fiery into pressing buttons after the Bandit Revolver is blocked, so he knows he can frame trap with the DP. Perfect punish to the Bushfire pillar there. Fiery getting caught trying to press buttons where they do not belong. Why is he able to keep Fiery safe there? Using the RRC this time, making that DP safe. Big conversions off of that wild throw, was not ready for the guaranteed counter hit. Another RC keeping these DPs safe and the 5p mash to close it out. Rendon Viper.
All or nothing.
Big counter hit jump H, but unfortunately does not convert into the DP off of that. Just mashing 5p after that works out for him, once again using the Bandit Revolver to limit Fiery's escape options, as it will catch people trying to jump out. It has the perfect arc for that, like we see there. It's a raw 6H, Fiery believing he's going to commit to something afterwards. It's all these Bandit Revolvers whiffing after his. Alright, there we go. Knockdown in the corner, Fiery starting to play the game again. Baits the burst, gets hit afterwards. Alright, here we go again. Radio. Grand Viper to the other side of the screen. Fiery ready to block this time, but he's not ready to block the Volcanic Viper. Another one, and there's the wild throw. Oh, he Dragon is still runs out at the worst possible moment. Fiery gonna get a full punish on this DP now. Never mind, he knocks it up, and that will be the Lag Wizard, caking it 2-0 over Fiery. That Dragon is still running out. It's pretty good. Alright, GG's to those two. I think we're moving into the round 3 of winners now. Making some progress through this tournament now. Also, we had a $5 donation from HollowNaut saying, I easily lost 2-0 in both games, so I'll stick to the newbie tournament. Oh well, thanks for coming by. Games are hard. Alright, looks like next up we have Brenda versus the Lag Wizard, so we get to see some more intense solo action up against our resident chip aficionado, Brenda, who is also TOing the tournament. So thanks to him for doing that, and that's another donation coming in. Halowood, $50, SSJ4 Goku Wen, probably meant for the Dragon Ball stream, which is happening over at twitch.tv/fish FGC. Alright, early counter hit for Renda, starting to put a little bit of damage off the board, doesn't get much of a conversion off of it. Oh, there we go, air dashes in, there's the conversion he's looking for. Renda getting clipped by the 2D though, but once again, the Lag Wizard staying a little too close to the sun, gonna get thrown on wake up. Tries to counter hit with the 6H there. Perfect conversion there. Using the Bandit Bringer into the DP. Killy donates pictured Fiery after Wizard installs. Oh Jesus. That's pretty good. Thanks for the donation. It's to a good cause. Oh my god, Wisp DP to the top of the screen, but Tech DP. Render's not ready for this level of sheer madness. And there it is. Gets caught by the 2D, trying to jump out of there, doesn't want to get wild thrown. Ooh, round start, well, Riot Stamp rather. Trading, oh my god. DP's through Render, showing that he's got access to that tool as well. He's not afraid to use it. Oh, there it is, the Volcanic whiff into the Volcanic hit setup. Very difficult to deal with, people are not ready for that kind of attack. I had a gif of a bath, guy in a bathtub full of snakes. Jesus. Yeah, I don't think I can show pictures, unfortunately. Oh my god, that was a sick conversion though. I'm trying to read chat, but the Lag Wizard is going off with these insane soul conversions. Using all kinds of bar, all kinds of specials, all of that shit over and over and over again. Just enough damage to close it out.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock.
Yeah, this is like the soul played by spirit. It's truly a terrifying thing. You can play the game by frame and by fact, but he's still gonna DP you and you're gonna wonder why it worked. And it's gonna work again, and still not ready. There it is, Volcanic whiff, but this time punished by Render, but League Wizard had to get out of jail free card with that burst. He's now knocked down in the corner. Tries to wake up with a throw there, not going to work out. Brenda with a quick whip punish. Another knockdown, another Oki setup, and this will be more than enough damage to kill. Brenda coming in fierce into the second game with an easy perfect. Takes his turn after the bandit revolver. Not scared of the DP, but does get hit by the tech DP. Lag Wizard, less fear than anyone else in the world at this point. Brenda very patiently waiting for that next one to come out. Doesn't want to get clipped by another one of those because it really hurts when you chip. DPing out of the bandit revolver there, but runs straight into the immediate tech DP once again. Lag Wizard using his burst in the way he always does to get out of a DP punch. Good IB throw there set up from Brenda. Oh my god, Lag Wizard with the wake up air throw. Catching Brenda completely off guard there. He was waiting for a DP. Volcanic whiffed. Not much of a punish, but it's something. Brenda putting more damage on the board. Ooh, tech Fafnir this time. Yeah, unfortunately the Grand Viper will get clipped by that Gamma Blade YRC, letting Brenda clean up that round. 1-1 now, evening the scores up. Both players have one more game to decide who's going to move on in the winner's side of the bracket. Alright, counter hit, jump D. Brenda trying to bait out the burst from Lag Wizard now. There's a big 2H. Misses the conversion a little bit, but Lag Wizard does not tech at all. Ooh, great way to deal with the Gunflame, just teleport past it. Can't hurt you if it's not on you. Oh, danger time. This could mean the death of Rendon in one hit here if he's not careful. But there it is. DP connects, but no conversion off of it. Mortal counter punish here. Rendon black beats the combo actually, but still able to close out the round. Not the most exciting danger time, but you know, you take what you can get. The mechanic itself is exciting. Both players just jumping around swinging for a little bit there, but Rendon comes out on top with a counter hit 2H, easy to confirm off with loads of untech time. Oh, jump in, jump H. Extremely powerful tool for solo. Tries to go for the cheeky blitz conversion there, not going to work out in Rendon's favor, unfortunately. Jumps in with that jump H, tries to go for a safe jump. Volcanic Viper for the knockdown in the corner. Let's see what Lag Wizard does with it. Gunflame YRC setup and just runs in with the perfect wild throw setup. Dust Leap's easily enough damage to close it out, especially against Chip. Now we go to a final round here. Both players with full access to burst. This could get very explosive very quickly. There it is, trading actually. Brenda coming out on top this time, but Lag Wizard has more overall HP, so he's probably happier any kind of time an exchange like that happens. There's the DP into the Fafnir conversion. If you get counter hit by the end of that soul DP, he gets an absurd amount of damage. Very defensive option here, just jumping around with that jump H, daring Rendon to come to him. Unfortunately, Rendon does get a punish on the DP this time. And the wake up Grand Viper there, catching Rendon, trying to press something a little too high hitting. Oh, there it is, Volcanic Viper not punishing the Rendon pays her by getting hit again. Oh my god. Oh no! The Dragon installed Tyrant Wave with more than enough involved to power through Rendon's attempted super. That is a hell of a way to call that out. Jesus Christ. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Alright, Rendon now. Knockdown into the loser's bracket. Cricket donates and asks, is the money counter going up? I sure hope it is. And it definitely should be. I believe it is. 91.8% of the way there. Alright, so good news, we'll be seeing more of the Lag Wizard up very shortly. But for now I believe we have Aristo 1 from South Australia versus Mercy from Queensland. What is wrong with my... what's with the lobby music? Like, this is really confusing me now. Cause like, It's fine on my end. People complained about it last stream. I don't know what could be changing it at all. I don't know. What does it even sound like? Doesn't end well for you? Nah, you got this. What can Slayer even do against all those chains? It sounds like a Halloween version of it? Like, how would I even go about changing that? Oh well, it's a mystery. Hey Atherel. Welcome to the Guilty Gear stream. With apparently haunted lobby music. Marmite in a jar donating the big $100 for the good of the community. I think he's the I think that he won or came very close to, I can't remember which, winning Dragon Ball Fighters at BAM this year. Last year rather. BAM this year hasn't happened yet. Good on him. And we're just waiting for our next match to come in.
We've got a newcomer.
Hymnalist. I'm guessing that's Arista 1. Yep. It's got the Axel avatar, it has to be. Marmite donating 0.00001% of his DBFZ earnings. Damn. Oh, hey Silent. How's it going? Where is Mercy? Looks like we have a small hold up. Mercy is in a match or something, so we'll just be moving on a little bit. We'll come back to that match later. So round 4 winners match of Tone Blurone versus the Lag Wizard. Damn, he's out here scoring goals. Alright, here we go. Tone Blurron's in here, the resident Jacko player of Australia. Most well known and infamous. Jacko's a very unique character. She sets down these little houses that spawn dudes that come out and walk towards you. So, if you do not interrupt her from setting those houses, you are in for a very bad time as they quickly start to fill the stream. There's the first house coming out, but the Wizard able to destroy it very quickly. Toblerone losing his burst immediately. Definitely not what he wants to be doing, but there it is. The DP coming out. We're going to be seeing a whole lot of these sets from both sides, I think. Tone getting caught by the Gunflame on Oki there. But another DP coming out from the Lag Wizard, but those houses are still hitting there. Anytime Tone is not getting hit, those houses will start spewing out little minions to help Tone out. But there it is, the Grand Viper going to be a very good tool for making it in past those. Trading with the DP there, the Lag Wizard stopping to hit those houses a little bit, trying to get them off the screen. Managing to destroy all of them but one now. This is pretty good for him, and just needs one more hit here. There it is, the OTG damage is enough, and the Lag Wizard will take the first round. These wild DPs catching Tone off guard probably hasn't dealt with many Soul players quite this wild. Alright, that will be a clean block and a full punish here, and this is a whole lot of time that those houses have to get going. Look at all those minions on the screen already. Getting clipped by the DP though, and when Jacko gets hit, all of those minions will die, and the houses will stop spawning for a little bit. Converts into the super now. Gets himself a bit more time for those houses to get moving. Tosses him back into them even. Uses the attack speed buff he can give them. Oh, Dragon Install. Gets hit immediately into super, and that is a very dead soul. Tries to go for something there, but it doesn't work out too well. Oh yeah, shoutouts to Halo with the $50 donation, saying join the Guilty Gear XRD weekly netplay tournament run on Wednesday and the XRD weekly new player tournament on Fridays. So those are both run in the Australian anime fighting game Discord. I run the Wednesday one, Brenda runs the Friday one rather. Both of them free to join. Streamed, VODs are uploaded, all of that good stuff. Definitely worth getting involved in. Alright, back to the match. Looks like it's pretty even. Tone definitely a bit behind right now, but starting to make that life lead back. 3H trades with the Gunflame there. 3H, an incredibly strong button, complements Jacko's toolset incredibly well. Lets us slide under almost every button in the goddamn game. And if you space it correctly, it's actually a possum block, whereas most moves like that are extremely patternable. Take Grand Viper for example, Soul's version of the same kind of tool. Tone whiffing his burst there, in for a whole lot of trouble now, and he will get chipped out by the Gunflame, the Lag Wizard taking game 1.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Alright, early lead here for Tone baits the burst perfectly, the hard read backdashing straight out of that. Baits out the DP as well, does lose a house for it, but that's not too big of a deal. Lag Wizard, rather, realizing that Tone is going to try to bait out the DP, but all these 3H's just connecting right now, tries to block the DP for the third one. Not going to happen, but just converts into the super for an easy kill. A perfect coming strong into the second game here for Tone.
Turn up the heat.
Probably a baby duck. Welcome to the stream. Alright, Grand Viper whiffed at full screen, but Tone slow on the punish Lag Wizard, able to get another DP out there in time. Alright, good conversion there from Tone though. Knocks him into the minions, gets a little bit of an extended combo, resets the Lag Wizard when he's not expecting it. All these minions making it incredibly hard for the Lag Wizard to move, to breathe, to think even. Can't see what's happening on the screen with all those guys there. Using that Gunflame to try to stop Tony coming in with that 3H. Very good tool as it does cover the entire bottom of the screen. In front of Jacko. Sorry, in front of Soul rather. Either way, Tony punishing the Grand Viper nice and easy, going to take game 2 for himself. Take us into a final game here as we start to move on deeper into the winner's side of the bracket. 3H round start catches out whatever the Lag Wizard was trying to press. And thank you HoloNaut for the $5 donation, $6,500 plus. Not enough. Not good enough rather. We must have more. If you want to contribute to that, just type !donate in the Twitch chat or look below the stream, there's a donate link there as well. All your donations will show up on all of the 5 game streams that are running right now and will be read out by whoever's commentating now. Tanglerin looking like he had the Lag Wizard on the ropes there, but a wake up super, that will be it. Lag Wizard looked like he was starting a comeback for just a second, but Tanglerin able to take momentum back nice and quickly, not getting phased by the DP connecting. Gets for a stage jump set up this time, good anti-air there from Tanglerin, but not quite getting the right conversion, and will eat a DP troubles, sorry, a DP for his troubles for dropping that combo. Imagine if reversals didn't exist. That would be a whole lot less fun to watch. Just keeping him pinned between these houses, he's using the 5D where he can barely even see it, uses the super to knock him into these minions. Another 5D, but Lag Wizard bursts out this time, there it is, Dragon install. No surprises there, and the instant full screen Grand Viper. So hard to deal with, but there's a throw coming out from Tanglerin right away. He's dealt with that before, he's not afraid. Tyrant Raid not going to work out too well. That aura you see around Jacko protecting from all projectiles, but another DP coming up, but the another Grand Viper as well. Tanglerin bursting out of that, tries to get the punishment, he gets it. Super catching the Lag Wizard as he recovers from the DP. 2-1 Tanglerin. So I believe that is winners round 4, and now we have to go back into winners round 3 to play Mercy versus Aristo 1. I can't believe it blocks supers. Aegis is some crazy stuff. Aristo 1 from South Australia versus Queensland's own Mercy. Can hit overhead connects, that is a huge amount of damage. Aristo 1 very wisely bursting out of there, lands the Sparrowhawk hit. Red getting a little bit too antsy at the full screen there. Oh, the command throw setup. Aristo 1 pulling out the cheeky stuff. Sets out the Sparrowhawk once again and it connects immediately. Tries to go for a second one. RC not going to work out for him, unfortunately, though. Goes to the 6H, Wizard just outside of range. Ooh, counter hit. Going to be combo into the corner here. Ooh, tries to go for a reset. Not going to work out for him, unfortunately. Good block on the overhead, but the dash forward into the bite will close out the first round for Raid. Fire with a $2.20 donation. What does that say? How much to get you guys to play Ultimate Battle 22? I don't know what the hell Ultimate Battle 22 is, sorry Fire. And Batnana with a donation as well. Sad I couldn't make it tonight. Hope you're having a blast on comms, Derek. Yeah, this is fun. I get to see a lot of people I don't normally see play, so it's very interesting. Watching the Lag Wizard play is definitely very fun. Alright. Just flying in with his cape there. Slayer trying to take some semblance of advantage. Whiffing the full overhead. There's too many donations coming in here. I can't read all this. Helixidron with the $5 donation. Sweet Liz with $20 saying, "We'll make it, boys." I think we all just need a couple more dollars thrown in the pot. We'll reach that 7k goal. Alright, RSO1 putting himself on the board now, taking the second round for himself with that cheeky cross-up overhead right when Mercy was not ready for it. Good parry setup there, but unfortunately misses the combo. But Mercy having a tough time making any forward movements here against the zoning prowess of Axel. Esports donation, yeah. That's hard, man. I don't know how to do it. Ooh, tries to go for the combo into the super, but it unfortunately doesn't work out. Goes for the reset into the bite there, connects the map up, forces Aristo to burst out straight away. Chain wires. Oh, good teleport through. Gets the whip punish with the throw. Oh god. No, what do you mean? No. Oh god, I hate this game. Did I get signed out of Steam? I got signed out of Steam. Ah, man. Yeah, sorry guys, I guess I'm DQ'd. God damn it. Oh, well, hopefully this outage doesn't last too long. Yeah, it's okay, it's back up. And get the lobby going again. Ah, man, that shit sucks. That's so annoying. We gotta DQ everyone, we all disconnected. Man. What does happen now? It was like 1-1, right? Do we just replay the last round? Yeah, I guess Moose wins. 2 headsets for him. Are we gonna... Let me just work out what's going on here. Another donation coming in from HollowNaut. So if Gumi's using Kid Buu, Kid Goku and Cooler, I feel like he should be using another Goku so the rhyme train can keep on rolling. I believe that donation would have been for the Dragon Ball stream. It's lacking a bit of context over here. Alright, Mercy's back in. Retired Goku, hell yeah. Silence donated $18.08, says, the non-round number was annoying me, sick comms, Derek. Thanks, Silent, I appreciate you fixing the number up and complimenting my commentary. We're getting awful close to that $7,000 goal, you know. 94.8% of the way there. Donated $66.99. Alright. Looks like we're ready to get back on the road. I think we're going to be resetting this match from the start. Just so, it's a charity tournament. Competitive integrity is not the most important thing.
Slayer versus Axel.
69 is better because it's a bigger number. True. Good call there from Hybrid. Everyone should donate until we get to exactly that number.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
69 the Bushfires to death. That's what I like to hear. Ooh, kinda hits the power bunker. That could have been very dangerous for Aristo if he had pressed that button split second later. Ooh, huge trade there. Oh no. Okay, maybe I should, what's going on? Everything's broken. Maybe I will restart my game after this. Everything sucks. Guilty Gear's broken. Let me back in. Alright, we're gonna see some hyperspeed gameplay right now. I hope you're ready. Ooh, okay. Big conversions here from Aristo, putting some huge damage on the board, forcing the burst out there. Mercy with a big corner combo. Gets hit by the blister, not able to get a punish in time unfortunately, but yeah, Raid pushing him all the way into the corner, getting all the hits he needs, and quickly evaporating that life bar. Alright, now early counter hit from Mercy here, but he is getting pushed out by Aristo's incredible zoning potential. Mercy's struggling to find a way in, but when he does find a way, he sure makes a count. Cross up this time. Aristo's input getting crossed up and causing him to whiff a command grab, or get counter hit out of it rather, the mapper, and then he tries to bait out the burst, but waits just not quite long enough, and Mercy will take the first game. Alright, hyperspeed commentary is hard. Also, we had another donation coming from HollowNaut. $5.01 just to piss off Simon. Oh my god, no. Okay, I really need to restart the game after this. Why? I should have listened.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One.
No. Wait, okay, it's just a start. No, what the fuck, dude? Actually, am I allowed to swear? Probably shouldn't swear. What the heck, dude? I can't restart while they're in. Damn, I can't believe I lost 212 viewers. Okay, I guess we have to sit this one out, unfortunately. Looks like Mercy's in the lead here. Early trade in the start of round 2. But Mercy seems to be taking the lead here. But nope. Aristo1 making a comeback here, putting a whole lot of damage onto the board. Yeah. Aristo1 taking the lead back now. Half of Mercy's health gone, but it seems to be a very back and forth round here. Both players losing health one at a time. Aristo1 landing a key hit here, not getting a knockdown though because he is Axel. Oh my god, was that a counter hit pile bunker or a wake up super? We'll never know, but damn was that a lot of health gone for Axel. It looks like Axel starting to chip away at Mercy's life once again. We're down to the final couple of hits here and it looks like Aristo1 has come out on top. Alright, 1-1 now in this second game here. Mercy only needs this one more round here before he proceeds in the bracket. But Aristo1's definitely not letting him have it for free. Look at all that damage coming on bit by bit. Slowly pushing Mercy further and further towards that game 3. Probably having a tough time getting in against all those long range buttons from Axel. Hit after hit seems to be landing in Axel's favor right now, and Mercy just does not seem to be able to find any way through it all. And Aristo1 takes game number 2. Wait, they're not going to be able to see that I'm not spectating. Okay, I'm gonna go restart this real quick. At least you saw it's 1-1 now. Hopefully it shouldn't be too long to get the game up and running again. No, Messi didn't think that was GG. He noticed that I wasn't spectating, so he opted to stop the match real quick. He's a clever boy. So we're 1-1 now. We'll be going back into it as soon as I can get this game launched. And unfortunately you can't skip the bloody intros. Sing the intro? We're not playing the intro. Where is Guilty Gear? It says it's launching, but it doesn't seem to be. Uh-oh. It's okay, I think I can fix this. Why does everything have to be so scuffed? Alright, it's here this time. Everything's fine. No problems whatsoever. Arc System Works, Team Red, Unreal Engine.
Guilty Gear Online.
Alright, room's up. Yeah, the title cards are annoying. That's a pretty fitting emote there. Wait, did I spell his name wrong?
We've got a newcomer.
No, I totally did. Damn. It's RSO1 with an A. Pretend that didn't happen. Man, why do the Steam servers have to be like that? Okay, looks like we're ready to get back into it, play this last game, move on with the bracket. Harvester 1 taking his time, strolling up to the cab.
Slayer versus Axel. Get ready to
Just block the DP turn, Brian, that's all you need to do.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh my god, tries to go for the round start teleport shenanigans. RSO1 immediately ready with the perfect throw punish. Blocks the power bunker, misses the punish on it, unfortunately. Doesn't get too much damage off of that at all. Ooh, Mapper's in the wrong direction this time. Shenanigans going on. Power bunker connects, and there's the gold burst coming out. RSO1 with a whole lot of meter to work with now. Gonna RRC for the maximum damage off the Sparrowhawk, which is just another Sparrowhawk. Good keep out there. Counter hits him with the Rinse and gets the follow up as well. He counter hit catches the backdash. It's incredibly hard for Slayer to deal with this many active buttons on the screen. Slayer wants to backdash, catch a whiff, and then punish you for it, but it's very difficult to do that when the button just stays there. Well, DP and 2D, 2D whiffing over each other immediately, double bite, cheeky stuff, Netflix classic. Ooh, big counter hit there, probably baiting out RSO1's throw and punishing him with as much damage as he possibly can.
Duel 3. All or nothing.
Alright. Early burst coming out from Mercy, takes his corner positioning, which he will be very happy with. Tries to go for a second bite there. No punish from Arista after he jumps out, so Mercy's able to land another throw. Would have been knocked down there if Arista didn't have access to that burst, but he does land the Sparrowhawk. He's been getting a whole lot of mileage out of that so far in the set. RC into the crosswise heal, into the corner, knockdown, baits out the blitz, and that will be it. Backdashes the low there and finishes it off with a quick mapper punch to the face. It was a good set. Shame we had the complete failure of everything after the disconnection, but now we move back into round 4 winners to see Mercy face off against Blackwind. We've got a Blackwind's been playing a whole lot of characters, especially recently. I think he spent the most time on Kai and then Leo as well, but recently he's been playing a whole lot more Baiken and a bit of a Ramlethal as well. Cool, Lagwizard's up here, ready for his loser side match. We're not quite ready to play those just yet, but it's good that it's here.
We've got a newcomer.
I think we're doing something to try to fix up the connection here real quick. Oh, looks like Blackwind might be sticking to that Leo this time. So we wait for Mercy to pop back into the lobby. So I guess while we have a bit of downtime, There's been a whole lot of streams happening over this weekend. I believe the other one happening right now is the Dragon Ball Fighters
We've got a new
stream. Oh, he's back already. It was a lot less time than I thought it would be. Dragon Ball Fighters is happening right now. Feel free to watch some of that as well.
Slayer versus
See how they're going. The stream's probably going better than this one. We've had some technical difficulties, but either way. Winners, round 4, Mercy versus Blackwind, Slayer versus Leo.
Let's rock.
Interesting to see how this matchup pans out. Big counter hit there, a little bit late on the back turn S conversion, unfortunately. Realizes he doesn't have the conversion he's looking for there, mashes out in time to not get hit, and DPs as soon as he sees that Slayer dash coming out. Not getting caught in the fight follow-ups either, easy counter hit conversion of the 5H. Perfect IB throw there from Mercy though. Blackwind just whiffing shit all over neutral, he doesn't care. Daring Mercy to do something about it. There's the bite into the counter hit map it. Oh no. Don't do it again. Why? What's going on? What happened? Is Steam alive? Uh-oh. We lost Mercy. But we gained a donation. J Tenebrae says, silent weird champ, after donating $3.99. Gets the numbers straight again. We lost Mercy, I don't know what's happened. Yeah, Mercy's disconnected, question mark? I don't know what happened. Oh, Mercy's net died for a sec. Man. You hate to see it. Alright, Mercy's forfeiting that game, so Blackwind will go up 1-0. We're up to... yeah, Toneblower is waiting in winners finals. 2S2H misses Router into the Shadow Realm. Killy donates $10 and says, oi, if all of us across both the GG and DBSD stream donated $5, 10 if you're watching both, we can smash the goal, get on it. Mad lads. That's what I like to see. Chuck some money in there. Get us to that goal. Big whiff from Blackwind, but Mercy late on the whiff punish, allowing Blackwind to keep mashing afterwards. Big crosswise heal anti-air, that is so much damage. Doesn't quite get the dash up conversion after the 236H A hit, but another crosswise heal anti-air, but this time Blackwind DPing straight afterwards, just opting to keep his backline pressure going. There's the wake up super. RRCs tries to keep the combo going, a little bit of an awkward conversion there. The big counter hit for Blackwind, he can make a lot happen off of this. Manages to beat out the backdash successfully, but still has to open Mercy at this time, and the dash through into a quick whiff punish will give Mercy the first round.
All or nothing.
Alright. Early lead here for Mercy. Ooh, whiffs. That is a huge whiff there. Very unfortunate. This is the perfect punish he could have had with that power bunker. Straight away into the super. That's a classic Leo strat. It's plus on block, so you may as well just do it, right? Gets the knockdown here. Delays the fireball setup. Gives himself a little bit more time to run his Oki here. Ooh, tries to bait out the DP, but doesn't FD in the air. YSCs tries to catch it with punish there with that 2D, but it's just out of range. Ooh, gets crossed up, no conversion off of that air hit. Mercy gets caught trying to throw there, I think. Blackwind quickly making this comeback a reality. Stays same side, but the mapper beats out a gap in Blackwind's pressure and gives him enough time to even up the score. Holy Note donates $1.67 and says $1.66. I have better. I think I missed a donation before that, but that's fine. Whiffs to 6p, Blackwood not quite ready to whip punish that, trying to catch him coming in with that shield there. Tries to 2H him, which is an interesting choice, so we'll get caught up by the grab. Ooh, big pile bunker, there's going to be a huge amount of damage in the corner, RSCs to do another one. Yeah, gets the stun, doesn't even need it, easily has enough damage to close out that round regardless. Mercy now one round away from taking it over Blackwind and moving on into the winners of the final to face his demon, Tongleron. Big counter hit 6H, that is definitely not a counter hit you want to be eating against Leo. 6P blocked, Blackwind not taking his turn afterwards, gets another knockdown though, gets that Leo Oki running once again. Pressing all his buttons after the air dash, daring Mercy to try to stop blocking. There it is, the shield finally working out this time. Goes for the delayed air dash. It works out, but the conversion's not quite there. Burst is baited. Blackwind is in a real bad spot now, but he wakes up with 5p, doesn't commit to it, and just gets the third hit of the Wrecker to close it out. Oh. 6666666. Hell yeah. Wait, why is mine behind that? Alright, I guess mine's broken. I don't know how to fix that. Streaming too hard. Oh, never mind. He crossed himself up there. I didn't realize he was on the other side as Lee was so high up on the screen Slay could not see himself. Yeah, Fireball YLC is going to be an extremely useful tool for dealing with Slayer's backdash here. Goes for a meaty jump in here this time. The dead angle works out for Mercy here, but that's 6H plus 5 on block. Ground bounces on air hit as well, very dangerous tool, and the jump D YRC completely mixing up Mercy's timing, letting him fall right down with that jump K, and Blackwind takes it 2-1 over Mercy. So Mercy still has another chance down in the loser side of the bracket, where he will be facing off against Nortimer. And then I believe what we're playing now though is winners final, which I might have to adjust here because it will not be in the right spot. Oops. There we go. Nice and centered now. Why is my thing not updated to where theirs is at?
We've got a newcomer.
Maybe I,
Versus Jacko. Get ready to
oh, why is it birthday train? How did this happen? Who allowed this to happen?
Let's rock.
Just trying to fix this up real quick. Alright, that should be working now. There it is, updated now. Fixed it. Well done, me. Alright, Blackwind now in the corner with all these goons starting to walk at him. This is a very difficult situation to escape from, and it's extremely punishing to get hit during this situation. With the DP, and Lorraine was more than ready for that one. Alright, good DA out of there. Sorry, Blitz out of there. He gets hit again immediately. So much hit stun there means those goons have even more time to start going. Throws the houses on, and those goons are going to be there all the time now. Alright. Tongleron taking round 1 with confidence right there. snipes him from the other side of the screen with that stun dipper, but the Aegis is there now. Projectiles now completely useless. They just stop being effective as soon as they touch that barrier. As you can see though, that in the bottom right it does actually have a cooldown. It's not like most other specials where you can just use it over and over again. You've got to wait a little bit to use that one again. Mashes out of there with the stun dipper. Baits out the DP as well now. Blackman getting himself started. This is the air dash YRC to close the distance. Stun dipper for the knockdown. Now he gets to start destroying all these houses with his Oki, but Tumblr confidently jumping out of there with no troubles at all. Once again, starting to destroy those houses, hitting them over and over again. Punished by the 3H, but most of the houses are gone, so Blackman is not too unhappy there, but pressure starting again, but there are still goons on the screen. Hard situation to deal with. Quickly swipes at the houses, but not able to destroy them as they do have a quick lockout there before you can hit them again. Good punishes with the fireball there. Nice stun edge. Oh, why did those explode? Once again, just focusing on destroying the houses. Misses the last hit there, but managed to just barely slip by there, catching his Tumblr's attempted 5D there with the fast flash. Level 3 houses are a nightmare. Oh, DP punished by the house toss there. Great conversion there from Tumblr. Good corner carry as well. Gets all the houses out now. Blackman has to find some way out and he has to find it quickly, but there it is. Using the multiple hits on that move to try to get as much damage on the house as possible. Great punish on the poorly spaced 3H there. Gotta get it again. Knockdown pushes Tumblr and back to the corner, but he's able to get out of that fireball Oki so easily. Blackman needs to recognize it and start just running up to meet him. This is so silly with the song ending. God damn. Great block on the 5D, even though it was so hard to see it through all of the stuff covering the screen there. Run up the stun edge will catch the backdash attempt from Tumblr, but great anti-air, not much of a commitment though, so he will not get too much off of that anti-air hit. Jump D, just throwing those out there, gets the Aegis up once again, gets that buff on the minions, makes things go a little bit faster in his favour. Air dash forward immediately after getting hit. Black beats the combo, but that doesn't matter too much. Blackman sitting on enough bar for Super here, but obviously just throw a fireball out there. See, gets the hit. This could have been enough to kill, but Tumblr has the burst ready. Oh, the cross up on the jump D, so cheeky there from Tumblr, and that will give him game 1 here in the winners final. Because now that we are in the winners final, it's the first of 3, so both players have plenty of time to get comfortable with their opponent, see how things are going. And learn their opponent's habits. Throws the house out there, whiffs the 3H, tries to press something afterwards, and Blackwing's button will easily beat that out. Uses the YRC there to make that fireball a little bit meatier, and the fast slash counter hit confirm. Huge amount of damage. Tries to go for an interesting setup there, but Tumblr not falling for it, giving those houses going once again, gets those minions pumping out of them. Covering the screen, there's so much stuff, and just purely with a block strike pushes Blackman into the corner with all 3 houses and that many minions on top of him. I didn't even see what Blackman pressed there, but he managed to get the counter hit to get himself out of the corner there. Perfect YRC air through there, set up from Tumblr. Counter hit straight into the spit, tosses him back into all those dudes. Gonna try to chip him out with the explosion here, and he does it. Blackman completely out of meter there, nothing to save him from just getting chipped out. Pretty much a checkmate situation there. Burst whiff now though by Tumblr, and Blackman not able to punish, but does get his pressure to continue. 6P's the house, but Tumblr is already on the other side. Sticks out the Aegis, lets himself get it set up for free, and Blackman throws a projectile into it. Definitely not going to work out, his projectile gets whiff punished. Tumblr content to just sit there for a little bit. Wait for the minions to build up. See if Blackman's going to kill himself by trying to DP. All those overheads over and over and over. Blackman not able to block it out, and Tumblr taking the lead with a convincing 2-0 so far. Blackman on his last chance in the winner's side now. Guilty Gear 3 houses. Oh no. Really 2S working out for Blackman. Tumblr panicking a little bit there, bursting a bit preemptively. Blackman backdashing almost the entire distance of the screen there, just wanting to keep away from Tombaron before he can find his own way in. Ooh. 3H once again whiffing there, Tombaron not quite using this button where he needs to be. He keeps pressing after it on whiff as well. Too perturbed by the recovery there, and great anti there. I think that's the 2S, right? Ooh, great stun dip there. Perfect choice of Blackman. Run up tick throw as well, gets a little bit more damage there. But there's the classic DP coming out from Jacko. She gets a bit of a combo off of it as well sometimes, because why not? Ooh, gets clipped by the minion or wake up there. Blackman not quite ready for his ankle to be stabbed so fiercely. Here's the explosions again. Blackman gonna have to... Oh, he uses... I'm not sure if that went quite as he wanted it to. Great air dash out of the super there, but gets clipped by the minions. He could not see that were off screen. Oh my god, I hate that. That is obnoxious. He air dash across the other side of the screen. There's a bunch of goons there ready to slap him. Great anti-air there from Tombaron though, using the time of that combo to get the goons going once again. Start positioning those houses closer to the corner. Gets the throw, minion confirmed. Nah, they don't cooperate this time around. Twists the stun dipper, but Tombaron not ready to punish. Gets the tick throw set up with the super there. It's not super really, I don't know what it is. It's a command grab. That's the word. That's not a hard word to say. But closing it out, Tombaron convincingly 3-0ing Blackwind there, closing it out with a perfect. Just totally smothering all of Blackwind's potential defensive options with that perfect house control, using these minions all over the screen. Now we'll be moving on into the losers bracket now, I believe. I wonder how things are going down there.
We've got a newcomer.
Alright, we have the return here. Two players we've seen on stream already who've been fighting fiercely through the losers bracket. All the way into losers round 5, not 6. Losers round 5.
We've got a newcomer.
And yeah, so the winner of these two will get to face off against the Lag Wizard, and then the winner of that against Mercy in the losers semi-finals, and whoever wins all of that will get their chance against Blackwind in the first of 3 in the losers finals. Alright.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One.
Dizzy versus Axel, two of the few characters in this game who are actually more kind of zoning oriented. Great conversion off the bubble, there gets another bubble loop, and then a lot of damage adding up already. Uses the fish there to absorb the hit of the DP. Manages to get a quick punish on the Sparrow Hawk there. Once again, the fish, such a perfect way to beat out Axel's DP. One of the few in the game that only has one hit. You see Leo DP, you see Soul DP, all those crazy big ass DPs, all having a whole bunch of hits to beat their way through any kind of fish that Dizzy tries to set up. Ooh, great catch on the tech there. Attacking against Axel, extremely dangerous as he has so many ways to swat you out of the sky at all kinds of spaces. Great conversion up the overhead there. Wizard this time, but Fiery not responding in time. He will get caught by the Renson this time. RSO1 taking the first round for himself. Hello Toon Baroon. Alright, good anti-air there. But will get clipped as Fiery makes it to the other side. Ooh, double cross up overhead, not getting much of a conversion off of it unfortunately, but that was a cool attempt there. 2D connects, gets the fish set up as RS01 whiffs his burst. Alright, getting that Oki set up once again. RS01 finally realizing he does not have access to DP in these kinds of situations. Alright, good ice spike combo here, gets the knockdown, gets a little bit of damage and gets his set play going again most importantly. And RS01 just completely crumbles under that pressure.
Duel 3, all or nothing.
Alright, so just fixing a couple of things up on the side here. Alright, another knockdown for Fiery, taking him to the other corner this time, bit of a change of scenery, you know. Ice back for the knockdown, gets the fish set up, but RS01 actually manages to jump out of the corner, Fiery not hitting with a proper meaty. Alright. Overhead connects, gets the OTG, puts a little bit more space between him and that Dizzy, where his buttons can hit and hers cannot. Spacing 101. Alright, good snipes on the jump in attempts here. Swatting him down back to earth with that overhead. Wise sees as he realizes his whiff completely, but whiffs again, and Fiery ready with a punish, but yeah, there it is again. Fiery just using Dizzy's extremely good air movement to slide his way past all of those chains. What's going on here? Alright, Fiery's typing something in Japanese in the chat. I don't know what it means.
Heaven or hell.
So use this link. It's a good link. Alright, good start here for RS1. Drops the conversion a little bit, but he's getting his anti-airs, which is very, very important against someone who's in the air as much as Dizzy. Fiery finds his way in and tries to go for some cheeky cross-up setup with the double there. Not going to work out. Air-to-air trade probably in RS1's favour here as he gets to go back to the neutral of just trying to swat Dizzy out of the sky like she's on a going fly. Alright, good air throw there from Fiery there. Puts RS1 at full screen but gives himself enough time to set up those fish and those bubbles. Ooh, sniping with the fish laser. Overhead connects, Fiery not quite able to react to that at that moment. Ooh, great air to air, gets the rejump combo, and that is more than enough damage to close it out. Fiery 1 round away from taking the set now. Ooh, ice spike at round start. That's a big commitment there. That move has a whole lot of recovery. Great combo in the corner there from RS01. They're using that spin there to add on a ton of damage. Gold burst though, finding a gap in Dizzy's pressure, but gets put right back into it, using 50 of that bar to dangle himself straight out of there. 6H connects, there's the command throw. Classic. It's pretty slow, but sometimes you're just not ready for it. Fiery with a great block on the Sparrowhawk there. Ooh, yeah, he tries to DP again, but Fiery still just going with that same safe setup with the fish there, using it to absorb any kind of DP hits or reversals. RS1 might try to get it off. There's the laser though. That's Fiery's favourite move, the Gamma Ray. Not quite enough damage to chip it out, but it puts him low enough that one more air-to-air exchange will take it for Fiery. Alright, now losers round 6 will be Fiery versus the Lag Wizard, right? Yeah. Is it Gamma Beam or Gamma Ray? Or is there like... there are 2 versions of it? I don't know much about this super. I know I got hit by it, and I was sad. Is Gamma Ray? Oh, I was right. Go me. Alright, I'm gonna donate $1 for every DP Lag Wizard attempts this set, so try to keep count of those, chat. There's 1, 2, 3. Alright, this is gonna be a bad choice financially, but it's for a good cause. Alright, Fiery starting to get his pressure going though. Will we see the same fish setup trying to beat up DP attempts? Alright, there's 4. I'm not counting Grand Vipers, that's too much. Alright. Now knockdown in the corner. Another Grand Viper coming up. Getting punished for this one. But Fiery dropping his combo, there's 5. Fiery not dropping his combo this time. The 5 pillar connecting enough damage to close out the first game. First round, rather.
Keep on rocking.
Goes to the 6-ish Bandit, bring it out of the air. There's DP number 6. 7 as well. Just throwing them out there. One after the other. Grand Viper that Fiery YRC's in time to block this one. Guess we're punished this time. Fiery with a great jump there. Runs up for the tick throw as well, using the FD break to keep himself safe. DP number 7, I think. Ooh, OTG, that not quite the right conversion. I've already lost count of the DP, so I hope you guys are doing better than me. Is that another one? I couldn't tell. Grand Viper, gonna be blocked again. Ooh, Bandit Revolver catching the attempted jump out. Oh no, that is a counter hit Bandit Bringer. Not quite the right conversion, but it is another dollar onto the pile. Wild Throw connects. Oh no, that's not Wild Throw, it's regular throw. Gets the OTGs, and there's the Wild Throw. It's going to be enough damage to close it out. Is that 7, 8, or 9? I don't know. 10? No, I don't think it's 9. Gets to cross up fish, not able to convert off of it though. Bubbles whiffing completely. Lag Wizard able to make his way out of them. With confidence. Bubble using it to tech trap there. Alright, we're going. Yeah, 9 sounds right. Good fast move. Doesn't opt to take his pressure there. Backdashes out. There's 10. Bandit Revolver gonna whiff at the spacing. There's another one. 11. 2H into Dragon Install. I think we were just trying to Dragon Install the whole time there. Ooh, Mirror Super gonna whiff, but the gold burst straight afterwards. Oh my god, at the top of the screen. Oh, and it runs out, and he does it again immediately after, not caring about his Dragon Install recovery at all. All 13. And there it is, Lag Wizard taking game 1 with 13 DPs. 14 DPs. Okay. Good of you to keep count. It's hard when you're commentating. Gotta try to talk about other things as well. You guys take care of that for me, okay? Oh, there's another one. Alright, Fiery getting a clean punish on that, getting good damage and a knockdown. What more could you want? But another one coming out. Fiery, please try to Gamma Ray punish DP. That would be pretty sick. Counter poke there, but then the biggest counter poke of all time there with the goddamn 6H getting a juicy counter hit there, getting his gunflame set up in the corner. Fiery caught trying to jump out there. 2D into the Bandit Revolver there. YRC's after it's blocked. Fiery showing a whole lot of respect right now. Struggling to find a way out of the pressure here though. There it is, another one. 5 pillar combo in the corner. Oh my god, did he press 2D twice under the fish there? That was godlike. Gets hit by the fish over and over again though. Lag Wizard has all this bar, there it is. Every time he has that much bar you can expect it coming a mile away. 18? I think it was 18. Ooh, gets caught by the fire bubble, easy conversion there for Fiery. Snipes him out of the right stamp with the fish laser there. Blocks the riot stamp. Gets hit this time. Oh, Wake Up Grand Viper works its way under Fiery's attempted Oki. We're doing any DPs. There's another one. I just like to hear him say Volcanic 5 Jump edge connects, but not able to get the conversion off the blocks Bandit Bringer. DPs and on block, expecting Fiery to try to take his turn there. Haggy donates $50 and says, "Thanks and good luck, have fun with the rest of the event, everyone." Elixidron donates $10 and says, Soku finally started. Good luck, everyone. gun flames out in the corner, Fiery blocking it for just a little bit too long, gonna get caught by the wild throw, but bursts out of that nice and early, not taking any more damage than he needs to. Alright, there's the Fafnir's coming out there, counter hit Fafnir, gonna be an easy combo here, huge damage as well for the lag wizard. Stuns him with the DP, wild throw into DP, doesn't even DP actually, the lag wizard taking it 2-0 there. What was the final count? 25. That's a nice round number. Alright, lag wizard 2-0 over Fiery. 26. Are you sure it's 26? You're not making things up? Alright, 26 it is. 26 DPs in a 2-game set. Don't do the IK. He'll do it, I believe. So we've got the lag wizard versus Mercy now, right?
Soul versus Slayer. Get ready to rock.
And it's loses round 7.
Heaven or hell. Duel. 1. Let's rock.
Alright, there's the donation through. Man of my word. Alright, gets counter hit by the DP, maybe trying to throw or something there. I was getting caught off guard, but the DP coming out nice and early, as expected. Run up gunflame, probably not plus there, but hits the 2D anyway, could have gotten a juicy counter hit. Alright, Mercy getting some damage on the board, but DP on hit, lag wizard is mashing that with no falter. Alright, another DP counter hitting, Mercy stuck in the corner, but text forward this time, but gets caught by another DP as his conversion is not tight. DP whiffed completely this time, Mercy with a nice easy punish there.
Duel. 2. All or nothing.
Another whiff DP, another easy punish for Mercy here. Lagos are going to have to choose his moments a little more carefully here if he doesn't want to just die to DP punishes, but never mind, he's just going to do it anyway. Forget what I say, what he's doing doesn't make sense, but it works. So I have to respect that. Ooh, easy conversion of the gun there. Not able to get the wall bounce unfortunately, but wake up 2D, gonna work out in its favor. Mercy caught, trying to backdash there, messes it up a little. Will get hit by the wall gunflame. Oh, there it is. Oh, he does it. Punishes the DP with the IK. That's what we like to see. Mercy taking the first game.
Slayer win straight.
That's how you punish a DP. Mother girl, I didn't even read it. Jesus, that was so good.
Heaven or hell. Duel. 1. Let's rock.
Ooh. Alright, good IB there, but doesn't IB the second hit, unfortunately, so it'll just be... Ooh, doesn't get the knockdown, actually, right? Opting for an interesting combo route. Gets the 2D to whip punish there, but doesn't get a whole lot of that. Sorry, a whole lot off of that. OTG Fafnir, but he just does another one. Mercy gets hit, bursts out of that straight away, with the DP. But there's the DP, get out of jail free card. Fafnir conversion off of the gunflame. Juicy damage with the dust loops as well. Just opts for the easier DP enter. No shame in that. Alright, very active dead angle attack there, available to Slayer, so makes the most of that, gets himself out of the corner pressure, lines a couple of hits for himself, gets the knockdown. There's another DP coming out, tries to go for the Kudakero conversion, not able to get it in time, doesn't actually RC that in time. It's a hefty punish. Ooh, I've never seen someone get hit by just a little bit of the Grand Viper like that. Alright, does another one, just for good measure, you know. Oh my god. The big gunflow, not quite enough there. Mercy managing to sneak a mapper in there just before he gets clipped. Teleports to the other side, gets the throw. Just meteors him with a mid. Lag was getting caught trying to do something. Maybe not getting his DP out during the reversal window. Gold burst now though. Run up Grand Viper. Never could have seen that coming, but there it is. That's the one people really never see coming. YSC into recovery from Dragon Install. Very unfortunate timing there. Could have gotten something going. Wild throw. Does the run under combo even though he's not in the corner? I guess if it works, it works. Gets caught trying to jump out there. Mercy on the ropes now this round, but never mind. Lag Wizard whisks his DP again. Gives Mercy a nice free punish here. I think he's fishing for another IK here after all. Blocked all with DP, but he could just die if... Yeah, there it is. He gets to play anything else. Lag Wizard looking to make a comeback now. Dude, the music changing so abruptly between rounds is really jarring. Alright, runs up, wild throw, connects. DP knockdown in the corner now. It's the OTG, but Mercy techs out, techs forward, gets a hit. IV's the Fafnir, but mashes the wrong thing afterwards. Easy counter hit, teleports forward out of the corner. Gets the knockdown with that power bunker, tries to anti-air, but Lag Wizard delays it with that Kudakera there. Nice dive kick. Oh my god, he stuck his whole upper body into that fire, and he just didn't care. Big DP whip there, but once again the Lag Wizard ready to burst out. First sign of his DP being punished. Not dealing with the riot stamp correctly, so Lag Wizard just does it over and over again. Mostly going to have to show he does the correct punish there. Mercy doing everything he can just to get close enough to punish it. Lines the map up, but then teleports to the other side, hitting Lag Wizard with the cross up he was not ready for. And Mercy will be moving on into the losers final, I believe. Yep, losers final now. Fix the title thing. Mercy versus Blackwind. And I'm going to move this. Keep that nice and centered. We're all about professionalism down here on Guilty Gear Net Play streams, you know. So Lag Wizard with a great performance there, making it all the way into 4th place before finally getting knocked out. His DP reign of terror finally ended. Now we move on to our second last set of the night. Another first to 3 as I mentioned earlier, but big counter hit there for Mercy. Blackwind opting to burst out straight away. Doesn't want to eat all of that nice damage. Mercy doing a great job catching the backdash attempt there by Blackwind. Catching another hit, going for the multiple bites there. Blackwind not up backing after mashing out of there, getting caught by the cheeky cheapies. Blackwind, great YSC there, catching Mercy completely unaware. But Mercy doing a great job messing with his own air momentum there, making it very hard for Blackwind to make a read of when he's going to be coming down. Just gets the fireball YSC set up there, tries to stop the backdash, and it works out for him. I'm trying to go for a safe jump there actually, but Mercy able to jump out of time, and then a clean jump over and punish of the whiffed boom.
Turn up the heat.
Big fast side counter hit, gets the whiff punish with the power bunker. Every Slayer just looking for that juicy counter hit power bunker in the corner. Vor donated $2 and says, "Look at them. They come to this place when they know they are not pure. Tenno use the keys, but they are mere trespassers. Only I, Vor, know the true power of the void. I was cut in half, destroyed, but through its Janus key, the void called to me." A good donation. OTG 6P just sticking it out there, daring Blackwind to press a button into it. Getting the pressure going. The 6H's finally getting punished there. Blackwind backdashing out and getting a clean whiff punish there. Vor donates and says, It brought me here and I was reborn. We cannot blame these creatures. They are being led by a false prophet, an impostor who knows not the secrets of the void. Behold the Tenno, come to scavenge and desecrate this sacred land. CJ donates $5 and says, Suako is God. I will donate $5 for more DP Okizeme. Here we go with more war. My brothers, did I not tell of this day? Did I not prophesize this moment? Now I will stop them. Now I am changed, reborn through the energy of the Janus key, forever bound to the void. Alright, let's see, once again, going with those cheeky double bite setups. 4 donates $2 again and says, let it be known, if the Tenno want true salvation, they will lay down their arms and wait for the baptism of my Janus key. It is time. I will teach these trespassers the redemptive power of my Janus key. They will learn its simple truth. Oh, nice cross up there by Blackman. Tries to bait the burst with that shield. The Tenno are lost, and they will resist. But I, Vor, will cleanse this place of their impurity. Nice DP there from Blackman. Drops the combo afterwards though. Lands a hit with that fast slash anyway. The counter kick conversion into the 5H. Mercy using that 50 to dead angle straight away. Not wanting to deal with that double bite. Nah, this time Blackman's still down back after a block and not scared enough to try to up back just yet. Uses the YC, gets that cheeky cross up, and Blackman now putting himself on the board, evening up the set 1-1 now in this first 3. I didn't get to commentate any of that. Double backdash at round start. Will actually get caught by Slayer's buttons there. Big counter, not big counter hit, but it is counter hit. And his counter hits are pretty cool. Using the plus frames off that 6H. It's a slow button, but it is +5 on block, and it does an absurd amount of damage on counter hit. Clean punish on the DP there, and base out the burst, and gets a nice punish on that as well. This times his Oki rather. But there we go, Power Bunker in the corner. Some nice clean conversion here, just goes for the... tries to bait out the DP actually, feigns the overhead. Blackman mistiming his air dash there, tries to go for the high, ends up getting it mid, still gets this pressure to keep going though, so it's not too upset. This time empty low, resets it actually, doesn't believe in it, but manages to land a hit afterwards and will take the first round of game 3. Ooh, rouse off 5H, not going to work out too well there. Tries to come in with a bite there, but mistimes his forward dash with punishes with the power bunker, but no counter hit, no safe jump, so Blackman able to DP out of there. Ease clean air series into the restand, tries to go for the cross up, but Mercy is already backdashing out of that. Backdashing and jumping rather. Ooh, counter hit power bunker, there it is. Oh, he mistimes the conversion. It's very unfortunate there. Another power bunker, gonna work out. Ooh, tries to anti there, but perfect delay there. Blackman using the jump D to mistime and Mercy's anti-air. I think both players went to throw there, but Mercy just a little quicker on the draw. Just poking him out of the sky over and over with that 5P. All of Blackman's tech buttons attempts getting stuffed out straight away. Ooh, big counter hit 5H, that's the easiest confirm in the game basically. This time it's his jump in, jump K there. Mercy able to get out easily. 5P confirm into the corner Oki. Just late air dash, catches the jump out. Good jump out there, recognises the forward dash there, the cross up coming into play. Good IB on the 6K there as well, taking away Blackman's plus frames, but Blackman now getting the shield, getting the safe shot. Tries to go for the delayed air dash though, whiffs, but he still manages to come on top using these huge Leo buttons, taking him one step closer to another shot against, taking him one step closer to a shot against Tangler. Forgot what was going on for a sec. Double backdash again, tries to go for the guard point, but unfortunately not able to guard something big enough there. I don't know where the Soka stream is. Someone like that. Actually, someone... Where is the Soka stream? There should be a link for it somewhere. Alright, Blackwind getting absolutely pounded right now, but the Fireball YRC probably Leo's best friend in this whole matchup. Counter hit, overhead look, and tries to go for some backdash shenanigans, dandy step shenanigans rather. Another Blackwind, DP having a huge success rate so far. Alright. Here's the Soku stream link.
Duel 2. Keep on rocking.
Alright. Another shield working out in Blackwind's favor here. Every time Mercy comes down with the button, he's pretty liable to getting hit by that shield. Ooh, big counter hit there though. Tries to come across to the other side for a throw, but Blackwind's able to jump out of there in time. Not able to get a whiff punish, but take what you can get. Bite, into mapper, into bite, into mapper. DP this time, Mercy completely ready for it. But once again, Blackwind, no fear, just throwing out that DP again. Tech button's working out, but not able to get a conversion out of it. 6k into the power bunker will be a nice chunk of damage and a knockdown. But Blackwind with the resets right now, all kinds of crazy shit happening. Double reset, triple reset, why not? Probably could have killed if he committed to that, but now Mercy with one more chance here, opts to backdash away from the potential DP, and an amazing air throw there from Blackwind. Oh my god, what the hell happened there? Dandy stepped to the other side into the crosswise heal. Mercy evening up the set to 2-2 right now.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Alright. Slave Rush is starting now. Blackwind making his way out of it, landing the shield, able to get a conversion at that distance. Also just jump in there, Raid getting caught, trying to do something. Ooh, big 5-edge counter hit after the guard point. Perfect whiff punish with the slide there though. Blackwind not ready for that. YRC's the power bunker, tries to go for something cheeky, but Blackwind's perfectly ready to punish him for it. Should be RC here, easy kill, maybe not. Yep, the proration's too high though, the hit stun proration. Blackwind needed to go for a different route to be able to finish him off there. But he manages it regardless. The wake up 5p catches Mercy trying to come on with something a little too unsafe. Bounce out 6p counter hit will be a lot of damage, but he unfortunately drops the conversion a little bit. Another power bunker connects. Ooh, tries to go for a cross up. Mercy ready to beat it out with a throw. There it is. Oh my god, is that normal? Is that meant to happen? Ooh, into the crosswise. Nice conversion there. Double black beat, but that's Mercy continuing the combo with Blackwind not attacking. The active frames on that jump K working out very well, but Mercy ready to mash that through even after he gets hit. If they leave a gap, it's their own fault. Fast slash not a very good option to whiff punish for Leo, unfortunately, as it doesn't really convert into anything on its own. So Blackwind could have picked a bit of a better whiff punish there, but either way, things seem to be going pretty well for him, going for the 50-50 in the corner. Once again, mistiming it though. Trying to go for the late air dash jump K, but instead getting a 6k because he's pressed it too late. 6H swaps Blackwind out of the sky and yeah. Mercy needs to be ready for that boom YC at all times. Ooh, double counter hit there. Mercy getting caught mashing a little too much during his hit stun there, and looks like Blackwind will be moving on into the losers final here. Sorry, the grand finals. Up against Toneblurone. Mercy put up a good fight though. So Toneblurone in winner's side, Blackwind in loser's side, and this is grand finals. Swap them around and we are good to go. Last match of the night for us here, fellas. I have caps on. He probably wasn't even asking me how long. Last match of the night, fellas. If we want to make that donation goal We are really bloody close. Just chuck in a little bit of money, every little bit helps. It's going to a good cause. Australia's on fire. We need to do something about that at some point. Why not do it now? Alright. Blackwind, from the loser side of the bracket, gonna have to win 6 games here against Toneblower if he wants to take the tournament and the night. Ooh. Good wake up stun dipper there, catching Toneblower and getting a little too greedy with his setups there. Up next is, I think Dragon Ball is still going, and I believe Soku is going as well. I don't know what else is happening. I think there's a Dark Souls tournament at some point. There is a infographic somewhere, let me find that for you. Here it is. Here's the full schedule of everything. Ooh, tries the run up 5D. Toneblower more than able to react to that with his DP. Gets the spit out, not able to finish him off, but the far slash or 5H, I don't know what it is. Big old leg sticking it out there, catching Blackman trying to mash something. Great conversion there. Has Blackman in the corner now, using those houses. Oh, DP, low profile there. Great choice by Toneblower. Good jump in there, perfectly with finishing the jump D10 by Toneblower. Sticking him in the corner there, but Toneblower, no fear, they're using that DP to get himself out, start fighting back. Fireball YLC, but the run under will be punished perfectly by Toneblower this time. Blackman just doing his best to try to keep those houses from getting too problematic, but they're all off screen right now, so yes, they'll try to fight his way back to the other side of the screen. She seems to be able to do right now. Oop, there it is. The wake up super. That's a whole lot of damage, and it's time for the minions to start spawning again as well. But the fast slash counter hit catches Toneblower trying to move forward. Easy confirm and kill there for Blackman. Oh, I can make it better for you. Yeah, so Fractal. The fun thing about Jacko DP is that she can mash it while holding down back because it's her 2D. Her 2D is a DP, so you just hold down back, mash on that DP whenever you feel it's happening. Milk donates $25 to the Dragon Ball stream. It says, I think it's hilarious you guys talk shit about Nolby. You wouldn't say this shit to him in tournament. He's jacked. Not only that, but he wears the freshest clothes, eats at the chillest restaurants, and hangs out with the hottest dudes. You all are pathetic, lol. There won't be Jacko for Strive, she dies in the story, so... Ride the lightning, no Punisher tries to DP afterwards, but Toneblower is so far away that will not work out at all. Blackwind landing a throw out, run up with that meaty 5k, catches Toneblower, not blocking low. Perfect reaction there after the YFC, getting the air throw, catching Toneblower out of the sky. Not able to punish the 3H at that spacing. Ooh. Oh, into the 5D as well. Tries to go with the super but drops it. Blackwind landing a throw now, has one more shot to get this going, but the wake up gold burst. Toneblower YLC, PLC, but then the air to air, he takes game 1 for himself. But that was a scramble at the end there.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Alright, both players backdashing immediately around that. Probably better for Toneblower than it is for Blackwind. Using the extreme plus frames off of that, but Toneblower jumping out straight away knows exactly what Blackman's trying to do. Good counter poke there, stopping the house sets, not letting him get those for free. That's one of the most important things to do against anyone playing Jacko, is just police those houses. Don't let her do it for free. Oh my god. Dive kick at such a short distance off the ground there, but a perfect DP coming out for Blackman, beating out the 5D attempt by Toneblower. 3H connecting over and over again now. Blackman exactly where nobody wants to be, in the corner, covered in houses, covered in goons. Toneblower opting for the super command grab there to let his goons get a bit more of a conversion. Another command throw once again. Blackman probably gonna die here. Yeah. The one hit of one of those minions into one more command grab, enough damage to eat through even the guts of Kai. 3H whip punish by the delayed explosion on that seal there. Good choice from Blackburn, just setting out like a little mine in the neutral there. Stun Dipper comes out, it connects again. That seems to be one of Blackburn's best tools for handling this matchup right now. Great jump back air to air there, just policing the airspace a little bit, not letting this Jacko do whatever the hell she wants. Still 3H connects, but the knockdown gets screwed up by the minions themselves actually. Ooh, responds to the attempted 3H backdash with a stun dipper, covering all that space and catching Turnberg and trying to press something afterwards. Oh, misses the corner knockdown as well, not quite getting the right combo, and using the seal to destroy the house as well, keeping himself very safe. Very smart choices overall from Blackwind here. Good air dash in, but will get hit by the jump D this time. Fireball YC now that the Aegis is gone. Another donation coming in, as Toneblower puts himself one game away from taking the entire tournament. Kitten Lover donates $25 and says, wow. Yeah, Jacko's based off of like RTS/MOBA sort of things. Alright, 3H coming in now. Once again, such a great footsies tool there. Goes under all their buttons, has a great hitbox, super low recovery on block or on whiff. Only really punishable if she does it far too close. Blackman trying to punish it there, not gonna happen as it was far too far away. All those OTG hits adding up nice and quick as Toneblower starts piling on the damage. Blackman just totally smothered by all of these minions right now. And Jacko spitting that Kai straight back into him. Into the super. Wasn't enough damage to kill, styling on them a little bit. Toneblower set point now. Blackman's last chance to make something happen. So he's proven he can, but it is definitely very difficult. Especially against a Jacko of Toneblower's caliber. Great reaction there. Toneblower using the blitz as a catch-all anti-air. If he presses anything, it'll beat it out for sure, and Blackman does not have any meter to answer back with it. Slowly being pushed towards the other corner. Things are not looking good for Blackman right now, as those houses are always leveling up in the background. There it is. 5D doesn't actually combo into his IK. Now Toneblower putting himself at a distinct disadvantage now, as he cannot YLC with that debuff activated. Seal gets set. Oki's coming out now. Toneblower throwing away the round by messing up the IK input. Blackwind with another chance at life here. Alright, throws the house on him, goes for a cross-up. Blackwind easily blocking that. Ooh, we got Holy Orders playing now. Kai's been knocked down one too many times. The hair is down. Things are getting serious. This is Blackwind's comeback tune. All these DPs connecting. Counter hit letting him get a combo off of it. Blackwind coming back hard right now, but the Aegis is out. Fireball's no longer in effect. 3H whiff, but not able to punish. Blackwind getting caught by one of those minions. Double Blackwind. Blackwind eating a whole lot more damage than he needed to there. Very unfortunate. Opts just to take the knockdown there, not wanting to get caught by any kind of crazy tech traps. Toneblower sitting on a whole lot of bar right now. Blackwind in a terrible situation. But DP's out. Gets his Oki going. YSCs to keep it real. But gets slapped by those minions in the back. He's not ready for it, you can't see it. Blocks the 5D though. Blackwind looking to make this a comeback. Another Aegis coming out though. The last one Jacko will have access to this set from the looks of things. It's gone now. Blackwind once again has access to his projectile. So gets opened up by the overhead. Has his last burst here. One more chance to make things happen. Ooh, whiffs the 6P. Toneblower sliding right under that. Jumps out of the 5D. Blackwind playing out of his mind right now. Blocks the burst, but it is not enough. And Toneblower just barely winning that last game will take it 3-0 over Blackwind in the grand finals. Ah, it was almost such a cool comeback. GG's everyone. The Goon squad was too strong.